Hi guys, it's Nicole Justice from Matt Makes Music, and today I would like to talk to you guys about arrangement. So myself and Alex are going to take you through a structure for a song, and we're going to look at the band Liscio. Now Alex is the drummer in the band Liscio, and hopefully you've had a chance to work with Alex during our sessions, and if you haven't in the past then you will in future. Their first song, Somebody, was released in May, and that was on their own label, Liscio Records. Their song was actually premiered on Wonderland magazine, which is an international fashion and music magazine. Now, Liscio headlined So Far Sounds in London, and they also received an immense amount of support from the BBC, including BBC Introducing. They're actually on the BBC A-list for quite a few of their singles, and they also, due to their connections with the BBC, were able to perform for Chris Evans's Car Fest in 2018 and 2019. So they're doing really, really well. Here's some clips of their work.
Hi, we're Liscio and we're here for Richer Unsigned, doing a session at Melomania, and this is our song, Young Ties.
Let me be my empty vessels. I am not keeping you shine. Oh love, I made my pain my time. Oh love, I keep you close and I keep you alive.
The song we're going to focus on today is called Saharian King, and I'm going to play you a lyric video of the song, and then Alex is going to come and explain the actual structure and the arrangement that him and his band decided to have and the reasons for that arrangement.
You got another feeling, always stealing hearts from ocean and heart erosion. Skyline line, you say your time is getting empty. The more they tempt me, 4 years on, I can hear you calling. hearts you steal are the ones we feel. And some say broken feelings were never real. Bring me back down to the ground. Hold my hopes, don't take them down. I'm empty now.
Hi everyone. So in today's session we're looking at arrangement and we're using this song, Saharan King. So before we get started, I think it's really important to say that there's no set rules with arrangement. It's whatever you think suits the song the best and whatever you think does the song justice the most and whatever you think is the most appropriate. So this isn't saying this is the only way to structure a song. This is just looking at one example of how to arrange a song and one example of an arrangement. So first of all, we're going to list the sections that we're using in this song. So we are using 4 main sections. So we're using a verse, we're using a pre-chorus, we're using a chorus, and we're using a second half of a chorus which we're calling a post-chorus or a chorus part 2. So those are our 4 sections, and these are the order. This is the order that these sections happen in the song. So here's the song structure which I'm going to list for you now. So we come straight into a verse. That's our first section. Our second section is a pre-chorus. Then our third section in this song is a chorus. Then our fourth section is the second part of the chorus, and that's our post-chorus. Then in the song we've got a small section that is an instrumental breakdown, so that's our 5th section in the song. Then we've got a breakdown verse or a verse part 2, so that's our 6th section of the song. The 7th section of the song is a pre-chorus again, and then our final section of the song is one last big chorus followed by the post-chorus, that second half of the chorus. So that's our song structure. Okay, so we're now going to listen to each section individually and talk through and look at the arrangement and the instrumental of each section of the song individually. You'll also be able to listen to this as we go because we've got the lyric video included in this video for you. So we'll be able to then listen to each section that we're talking about. Okay, so our first section that we come in with is we come straight into the song with a verse. Now this verse is, length of the verse, it's 8 bars. And I think it's interesting to note that there's 1 piano chord per bar, so we play the piano on the first beat of the bar, 2, 3, 4. Next chord, 2, 3, 4. So it's quite sparse, so we've got a piano there in the chords. And then rhythm-wise, beat-wise, it's just an electronic drum, electronic kick drum, electronic bass drum. So we've got that sort of heartbeat kind of rhythm going and those sparse chords. And that's kind of allowing for a very open, sparse arrangement. You can really hear the vocal, you can hear the lyrics very clearly. And I think that's sort of part of that verse, is to communicate that very close, intimate lyrics sort of vibe going on. So now let's listen to that sparse first verse.
You got another feeling, always dealing hard emotion and hard erosion.
Great, so the next section we're looking at is the pre-chorus. Now, the first thing to look at with the pre-chorus is that the vocals show us that we've gone into the pre-chorus, that we've changed section into this next section. So the lyrics start repeating the lyrics 4 years, and we have 4 bars of those lyrics, of this repetition of 4 years. So that is really telling the listener we've gone to another section. Then halfway through the pre-chorus, so we're still in the pre-chorus, but the pre-chorus changes and we then hear the lyric hold. So when we start hearing hold my fears, that's showing us the second half of the pre-chorus. So we're still in the pre-chorus here. So we've got these 2 parts of the pre-chorus. We've got the 4 years and then we've got hold my fears. And in the second half of it, we're bringing in some hi-hats and a bit of synth. So that's starting to build the instruments, build the arrangement leading up to the chorus. Okay, so now we're on the chorus of the song. So first things to note in terms of arrangement and structure, this chorus is 8 bars long again, same section length as the other sections. And things to look at arrangement-wise, quite interesting, is the bass drum, the kick drum, that electronic heartbeat is dropped out in the first half of the chorus. And the reason for that was to bring it back in again halfway through this chorus to then give the chorus another lift. And that comes in on the word vacant. So you'll hear that when you listen to the song. Other interesting arrangement parts to listen to, we've got lots of backing vocals going on to make the chorus sound really big, really lush. And another really important thing is Nicole has talked a lot about the hook of a song in our sessions in person, and this is an example to show, you know, it's the lyrics in the chorus are using the lyrics Saharan King, that's the title of the song, so it's the most catchy part of the song being used in the chorus, the hook. So there's our chorus, let's have a listen. So this first half, just hi-hats and tambourine. Start the Saharan King. There's our kick drum coming in. And all the backing vocals. There's our chorus. Okay, so our fourth part of this song is this chorus part 2 or post-chorus. Now, the way to identify this section is we can hear the lyrics, the lyric line, "You don't feel a thing." So it's kind of centered around these lyrics. The interesting thing to note from the instrumentation of this is more synths get added in this section, so it's building the song even more. So it's still giving the song another lift going into this section. This post-chorus or chorus part 2 is 8 bars long, and it's in 2 sections. We've got that the line said sort of normally, the first way it said it, for the first 4 bars. And then the second 4 bars, there's this sort of call and response between the lead vocal and some backing vocals. Now let's have a listen. So here's some more synths getting brought in. Here's our call and response section of this bit. Also interesting to note in that part, in the call and response, a snare drum gets brought in as well to give another lift to the track. So another bit of arrangement there. Okay, so our 5th section of this song is a very small 4-bar instrumental breakdown. So we've got no vocals, and we've just got down to sub-bass, very bassy, and some electronic rhythm section, so some electronic drums. So that section, just a little break before the next section, which will be a verse. So let's listen to this. So we just hear some light percussion now on the electronic percussion. Okay, so now our 6th section is another verse. It's kind of like a breakdown verse. So let's listen to the arrangement and talk about the arrangement. So it's 8 bars, like the first one.
You got another feeling, always dealing some ocean and hard emotion. The hearts you steal are the ones we feel, and some say broken feelings were never real. Bring me back down to the...
So our 7th section of this song is another pre-chorus. Let's have a listen to it.
Bring me back down to the ground. Hold my hopes, don't take them down. I'm messy now.
So the final part of our song is the same chorus and the post-chorus, chorus part 2 section. So those 2 sections together. What I want to talk about is, again, the arrangement and the instrumentation in this section and how we've changed it compared to the other part. So a big part of this song was it was all electronic up until this final section. The song is almost in 2 halves. So we've got an electronic part and then this final big chorus. It kind of leads, the whole song is like a big lead to this final chorus. And then the sounds really change and we've got this much more live sounding song at the end. So let's have a listen to this. We've got our Saharan King lyrics, the hook, as Nicole's telling us about. We've got that catchy lyrics, the chorus again. We've got these open drums. We've got a big snare drum, big tambourine. It's our chorus part 2 again. Yeah, the difference. We've got all our instruments, we've got our thick backing vocals, we've got this real drum kit, big open sound. And our final call and response section. So we've got everything in the song in there.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.